Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. You guys don't know how much that means to me. Thank you for all that support. I really appreciate it. Today is a big day. I'm doing my official Valentine's Day look. So for those of you who were waiting for this, it is finally here. I already got all that spirit going, got on my little headband. Today I'm going to start by using this Milk Blur Stick. I'm very excited about it. It is only a sample, but have to use those samples to see if I actually need it, I guess you could say. It's very small, but it's technically a primer. It's just a dry primer. And today I have a little treat. I'm also going to film my getting ready process. This is me getting ready to actually apply makeup. So that's some lip scrub that I have from Mary Kay. It's some green tea lip scrub. I've been using it for years, absolutely love it. That's me wiping it off with the Green Goddess rag. That's actually the second step after applying. And lastly, there's some shea oil or some shea lip gloss to give you that great shine and to give you that protection you need after the scrub. Now I'm also going to apply some of my brow gel. That's going to help me to keep all of those hairs in check and in place, and to also help my brows be on fleek later. That blur stick now. It's kind of weird because you don't really feel like you're putting anything on with this. It kind of feels like you're just applying not even chapstick, because the chapstick consistency is even, I guess you could say, more mucky. This literally does not feel like you're applying anything. Very dry. But I am excited to see how it works with product. I have a few breakouts going on, so let's see if this blur stick blurs them out. Blur, blur, blur. I already applied some of this concealer. It's some MAC concealer. I went ahead and just applied that to my lids, and I'm rubbing that in, blending that in, I guess you could say. This one is called Mineralize Concealer. It comes with a pretty cool applicator. It's just a little brush and it goes on very smoothly. I already felt my face after that blur stick. I could feel the consistency of, like, I guess you could say primer. It feels a little more oily, but not too oily, so I might like this. Here's my makeup look. Just kidding. Obviously, I hope you guys knew I was just kidding. So I'm using some stickers as a template. Went and picked these up from Dollar Tree. Love getting my inspiration from Dollar Tree sometimes because they do have some cool stuff for cheap prices to get my my brain cells going, I guess you could say. I plan on using this as a template and putting some shadow over it, and then I'm going to accent it with some liners and some pomade to create a type of heart-shaped look with my shadow. By using the Morphe palette. This is one of my older Morphe palettes. I've used it in quite a few videos because I love the colors, but anyways, I'm going to be using these pinks. I'm using just a fluffy brush to apply it. Added some tapes because I didn't want these colors dripping too far into my cheeks, not for this look. Wanted everything to be nice and straight. So I'm using the Shocking Pink color. Because I want to accent the colors more, I'm going to go in with my Modern Renaissance palette. This one has a nice pink, it's Love Letter. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the bottom lid because that's going to make it look a little darker there on the bottom. The freestyle, so I haven't made up my mind about everything yet. We're just going to see how this goes. The color that I'm going to use, I'm going to go into this Too Faced palette. This is one of my oldest palettes. My boyfriend bought it for me on Valentine's Day a long time ago, so that's why I wanted to use it. I'm going to use the Cotton Candy. I want to create a really white front area here because I think I'm going to apply some glitter. So I'm going to use that same small brush to apply some to the front of my eye here. So I'm technically creating a very small cut crease. Glitter for the front of my eyelid, and I apologize guys, I haven't been putting my makeup in the camera too much just because I'm freestyling it, so I'm really trying to make sure that I get it correct. There's that shine we all know and love, and I'm also going to add that to the heart. Getting that glitter applied to the heart. I want to put an arrow through the heart. I'm going to use that felt pen again. Some more of that love letter from the Modern Renaissance palette on the under eye here. Now I'm going to use this white pencil to line the bottom of my waterline here. Now removing that tape, because at this point I'm done with my right eye. I'm sure you guys are wondering why I only did one eye. To me, Valentine's always means what should I wear, pink or red? I'm a pink girl, so I usually find some type of way to wear pink, but I do love the color of red. I love a nice red makeup look, so I thought let's do some red and pink wars. So this side's going to be totally different, but it's going to be a red inspiration. Instead of like the silvery white colors, I'm going to use more of like golds and blacks. Putting a little bit of black on this side. That black is from my Morphe palette. Then I'm going to go in with this red here. Once again, doing some red and pink wars. So I am trying to use more blacks and reds on this side. Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to use these reds here because they're a little bit more deeper. I'm going to use the red orchid first. I'm going to place that right here by the black so that could blend in. And then I'm going to use the red, or the Venetian red. And I'm going to place that a little further up because it is a lighter red. And then that's still keeping that accent of that more orangey red that I had going before. Blend it out really nice. I'm going to go in with my chocolate gold palette, and I'm going to use the chocolate gold, and I'm going to put that right here on that crease. And I am kind of overlapping that to the black. I want it to look like it grew from gold to black to red. Liquid gold, I'm also going to apply some of that so I could add some extra star effect. Glitter all applied, looking just as sparkly as the other side, but it's definitely getting that red and black effect that I was wanting. Now I'm going to use a fluffy brush on this side to apply some red to the under eye. I'm using the red orchid from the Modern Renaissance palette because it's the darkest red. Long and hard on what I want to do on the red side to just give it that little extra feature. I decided I want to draw an X and an O, so I'm going to use some pomade to get that X and O started, and then I'm going to use the felt pen to finish it off. I sort of got it started with that pomade. Now I'm going in with that felt pen. Bit of glitter liner. This is just a cheap brand. I'm not using those Stella products just because I really need to do a thin line. I wasn't going to add no type of liner just because there's so much going on, but it does not look like a full look without liner. So I went ahead and already added it on this side because this side was going to be a little more difficult. Now I'm going to add that little wing on this other side. Cheap brand LA Colors liner. I got that mascara on. That length is looking good. I am actually very happy with the way both my eyes came out. So now it is time to do foundation, time to contour, and time to get the rest of this face on. Looking through my samples, I decided let me use this concealer because it looked great. It's called Bye Bye Breakout. I'm a little broken out, so I said, hey, that might work well on me. The Rich now, that's the darker one. I'm kind of doing my own little contour thing just because I have samples, so might as well. Beauty blender out and I got all that concealer applied. So my face should be looking nice and poreless after this because I did just pretty much apply concealer to my face. Haven't even applied anything else yet. My Total Control foundation. It's by NYX. It has the little droplet applicator using my beauty blender again. It is foundation time. Foundation applied. It might look like I have a little contour on, but that's still from that concealer from before. I'm gonna apply a little bit more because I really was liking the way it was working for my contour. Plus I still have more of the sample, so might as well. Yep, just how I thought. It's gonna look beautiful with those concealers, and it does. So I technically used the concealer on the bottom and on the top today, with just a little bit of foundation in the middle of those products. Everything blended in, the foundation, the concealer for the second time, and it almost looks like I have a contour on. I haven't even put no real contour on yet, so I honestly loved those concealers. I might have to get me some of that Bye Bye Breakout. My contour set by Too Faced. I'm just going to use some of that light cocoa to dust the top of my forehead, just to make sure everyone could tell that it actually is contoured, not just with those concealers that I used. Using the Fetish palette, I'm using this pink right here because it is super bright and super beautiful. Blush face up. And Shine Time. It is just amazing how beautiful that always comes out. Some baking with some loose powders using the Cinna cookie from Huda Beauty. My brows on using some Kat Von D pomade. Those brows all brushed out. It looks like we are back. I got my full face on. I even got on some lipstick. I just used some MAC lipstick. I used more of a nude today because I have so much going on the face. Got a few stickers going. The color I used is called Satin. Absolutely beautiful. I love the way both these sides came out, but if I gotta choose, I think I'm gonna go with the pink. But they both came out not necessarily as expected since it was a freestyle, but a little bit better than I expected. Want to be extra, never basic. I feel like we're all green goddesses our own way, so please let me know your story. Leave me some comments. Let's become friends. Go ahead and add me on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you for spending a part of it with me.